But we're proud of you, say we get one of the best presidents in Africa. And please, in the interest of this nation, now God knows why He chooses you. Let nobody not obstruct or distract you. Continue the good job. God will guide you. God will see you through. You people already work with, they will support you. Your government will succeed. Your government already don't succeed. You will continue for succeed. Because the other feel say they fail, and then they say a problem, they don't want to face the election. Or else election, now 18, you go try your luck and your popularity. If you win, you go through. If you not win, then you wait. And that is all democracy is about. But I not see anything for be chaotic against the citizens of this country. We, the Paramount Chiefs, we are in support of your government. Whether we like it or not, we are in support of your government, and so the act say. And we, they support you. First of all, any Paramount Chief will not support you, they get a problem. The most important institution of chieftaincy they look for and respect. Every time we something up, we say, we call the chiefs. Anytime we something up, we say, we call the chiefs. Colleague Paramount Chiefs, they call all the party, call it. Let we say we put her in use. Lord, they do something, they carry forth. Lord, they carry report to let know. So they call it irrelevant, important. Let they see something inside, please. Your Excellency, you talk, say all the players who they involved in this thing, the loss of life, for disturb your government, try for change, the face look to the international partner, or whatever against the law. Because nobody is above the law. And the law is supreme. The only possible law, the law, you know, the action, the person will break, it violate the law. Or else the law is there for everybody, it protects everybody. You say this, and now this now be expectation. We know they discriminate against anybody. But if we not get a peaceful Sierra Leone, generation unborn will suffer. If we not get a peaceful Sierra Leone, investors don't go can, it will affect your government. If we not get, peace is life, peace is everything. Whosoever then are a victim of this thing, Your Excellency, me now one person, I think that are the voice of all the my colleague Paramount Chief. Bring them people in there to book and deal with them to the letter so that this thing cannot go ever be again. The reason why they say so, some time ago, some them the whisper say, hey, plaba go dey, plaba go dey, plaba go dey, plaba go dey, something like that, then they. But it was undertone. When they look at us, I know possible, you know this, you know that day. But they say, when blind man talks, they take ticket, they not talk, they not possible, you don't know what habupa. They said it, and they did it. That is, the act already don't happen. Now, for put measures in place, for the hour they not been done, do them. Let them not ever attempt that again, ever in the history of this country. Let them not ever attempt that anymore. Therefore, be respectful, therefore be respectful citizens, and they forget love for this country. Your Excellency, we did very close to the election. Some people are stubborn. There are two ways to life. If you're not well, you sick. If you're not poor, you're rich. Some certain people are on a good person, then deal with them the good way. Some person on a bad way, deal with them properly. The bad way, follow the place will be a peaceful place. Then they watch. If you treat them small with levity, the election already come. Then go say, I've been try this. Democracy is for all. That's what democracy say. Your government will be very transparent, get respect, provide all the needs and the basic necessities for the citizen. But we know it is in a democratic country, then go sit down, they overthrow the government, or they go bully the citizen, they do things at the disadvantage of the government. So democracy not tolerate that. Democracy, they talk about law and order. This they don't violate the law of democracy. And whosoever don't violate the law of democracy, let the international community know say, we as Sierra Leoneans, as responsible Sierra Leoneans, as level-headed Sierra Leoneans, as sober people, we know they condole this, we know they for compromise, we know they tolerate them. So we the chiefs, we want to give the assurance. We the chiefs, we want to give the assurance. We will make recommendation to colleague Paramount Chiefs. We they call, we not the custodian, now we get the ground, now we get the people in. Chieftaincy colleagues, they come out from warriorship. The story Boku. They don't mean say a house they will be unique past another household. For say this family, it be better part this family, and I mean this family entitled to the throne, this family not entitled to the throne. Now when the warriors then come for can conquer this we land Sierra Leone, beloved Sierra Leone. When the warriors they don't come for can fight, certain family, the coward there, now they not be get right to the throne. The brave then now they get right to the throne. That is, the while they sacrifice for go do the war before the intervention of the colonial master, when the great ancestors they succeed, now then tell let them sit down at the matter. When they sit down at the matter after some time, now they deal with the issues and they arbitrate. When the colonial master then can say, before we intervention, without them arbitrate issues. Your Excellencies, I just want to give me small time, like a small background about that. So that they arbitrate to the matter. Say, now this person, how come about this person? Then give the reason. They recognize it as chief. The story is Boku. So that they talk say any chief will coward. And also for do bad to the people who have for defend and protect the life and property of his citizens, become a weak. The chieftaincy is something not inside. So I want we the chiefs then, in as much as the government, the president and the government, the central government, they work actively for provide security for we. And not say the peaceful citizens know, but lawbreakers, they already undermine the process of this government. Let we join collectively with the local people and fight against that people and let the government that they don't support me. Let we do that and let the government say we sort of form our own group and we able to do it. We get to people, we get to what they will be called warlord there. We got a warlord group, the law call them sensitized and say this is the situation where I want to happen at the ground. Now we serve as an auxiliary body to the government. Then we roll as chiefs to make sure say we maintain law and order and protect our citizens until the government they come into it. Then this thing, well, we will local talk like what they say talk, no like sorry. We just be don't talk see tribalism is not necessary. And it's not necessary because we for be more nationalistic than for be a tribalistic person. But do everybody now in your senses quietly in a moment you know exactly what thing that happen under the leadership of Chief Sheku Fasulku and the Council of Chiefs. Now we make them possible. When they come very close to election, when they talk say peace. Now we action and practicalize them. The political party that will feel say that in a problem. Nobody know big parts of the chiefs for say we're not able to talk to. Now we learn for the meet the political party they all the suspected one they say we not a problem, we are Parliament chiefs. Tell them say my friend this night they do not find. Stop this in the interest of peace. Give peace a chance. Not to one president they don't this country. This power which also let God make it on top of you. But democratically when time they go exit other one can come and say don't eat you you know I come eat you. Not when they create a war. So if I don't say this, Your Excellency, we the chiefs, as my colleague don't say, at any time we call we. Now we duty for to come answer to your call. Because if a peace not in this country, now we more it affects because now they deal with two people. One for assure you. Any decision where you take at a local level, national level, international level, any side and say for go call with the chief, then now we go be security for follow you go. So if you call me on behalf of me on group, one of the PCMP and other Parliament chief there, we go also, because most of we come, we not say we pardon call we. But me, I not say it could be something related to this. But like we go meet under the leadership of this power, we go call emergency meeting, let we plan. If we don't plan, not everybody go come, but few ones through with dynamic minister, the Ministry of Local Government, the minister and the deputy, where they do wonderful job now the ministry, now then they can take and supervise we go meet at a regional level, now we brainstorm and see what are some of the problems, what will be recommendations, then we can present our ombule to the minister and few ones and we join on for can present and to count on the support and God with you because God say leadership now for me the God. Once leadership now from God, nobody will judge you. God say, when you're not leader, you do the right thing. All people hate you, but the end part of it, you will get victory. Let God give victory and your government. And God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Parliament Chief Alie.